Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Portis comes in for Randall. And it's Garcia in for Elfrid Payton. The Hornets also with a sub. Devontae Graham's checked in for Rozier.
And in spurts, you can live with Hernangomez at the 5.
Yeah, you can. And he's got that old school game, GA, that back to the basket game. He plays with physicality, toughness. He competes. And you can typically count on him to make the right basketball play.
Hornets trail by 7. Here's Bridges. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. That shot missing. And New York the other way now. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Graham. Tipped away. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Garcia dishes to Harkless. Garcia with the ball. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Dallas.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Garcia against Graham. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic and making an immediate impact in this league. Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to perfect winning.
Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Inside. Biombo. That's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, Cobb. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas. Got a piece of it. Portis, the pass to Knox. It's Biombo with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The pass to Graham. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
But you also got to give credit to their offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it. Doesn't have to break stride at all, thanks to the money lead pass.
For 3. Knicks with the rebound.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Cobb. Graham against Portis. Pass to Graham. To the inside. Baisley. And Gibson sends it back.
And Gibson just out here to play hard defense, showing great awareness coming up there with that block. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
Batum passes to Baisley. It's rebounded by Portis. The Knicks leading by 4. And here's Garcia. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first. Charlotte, they had made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Mr. Clutch, and it's Barrett at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Monk for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Barrett. Lays it up off the glass. Barrett's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Now, here's Monk, defended by Harkless. Monk kicks to Graham. Shoots over Garcia. Second chance shot, and Hernan Gomez with the lay-in.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Outside, Garcia. To the paint. It's Portis, high post. Harkless kicks to Garcia. Back to Harkless. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far as overtime. They ran out of gas.
Outside, Garcia. Stolen by Washington. Fast break now for Charlotte.
Well, like most, Washington is at his best.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Garcia against Graham. passes to Monk from deep. And Batum kicks to Graham. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
The Knicks leading by 10. Now here is Garcia. He's got 5.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
6 on the shot clock. Goes back up.
Great coverage from Washington. Playing hard and trying to make an impact on defense.
Here's Monk. His last outing with 20 points. And there's the foul. Will go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Knox is checked in. Here's Monk. Zeller trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Monk.
Well, when Batum spots a wide open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Outside, Garcia. And stolen by Graham. Washington with it. Now defended by Garcia. Washington, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Monk with the ball. He's got 6. Here's Zeller. Robinson with the block. But they'll get another chance.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. He's perfect from the line this time. The Knicks leading by 6. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Biombo with the block. They get it back, and they're able to recover. Outside, Garcia. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up again. With the clock winding down, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Charlotte.
Combo of strength and suddenness. Hard not to foul Randle there.
So he gets them both.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Here's Baisley. Barrett covering. Zeller inside. Randle on him. Basket counts. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, solid on the boards. Zeller using that 7-foot height, getting his club some second chance point.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Graham, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. You can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And New York making a change here. Cobb's checked in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim. And get the finish.
Garcia against Graham. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lets it go with a 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we. And the whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Zeller kicks to Graham. Softly drops in the floater. Graham's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
On the floor for Charlotte. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Bridges. And it's Baisley in at the 1. Feeds it to Zeller. The Knicks pull it in. Garcia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Almost figured it would happen with how he played, and now he has made it official. Junior Greg winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career.
Now the pass to Zeller. Inside, and he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, that it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Here's Graham, and finished off by Graham.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the inside.
Good eye from Cobb, spotting the wide-open man. And sets it up perfectly. With that pass.
Charlotte has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Baisley, and Gibson sends it back. And a fast break now for New York. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And he sinks the second.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Biyombo dishes to Graham. Now Biyombo, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett.
He's an attacking player, and that means Bridges is going to get his share of time at the line. But that'll never make him change his style.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
But yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
1:57 left in the 3rd quarter.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size. needed to turn back shots.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him when the game is tight. He ups his intensity level.
Here's Graham. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Here's Graham. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Have to commend the hustle. When Portis works hard like this, it motivates everyone else to do the same.
Graham, the pass to Baisley. Back to Graham for the tie. Buries the long-range jumper. Graham's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Garcia goes in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And that one drops for him. 10 points for Cody Zeller.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
30 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. To Biyombo. He kicks it to Bridges. Stolen by Robinson. Outside, Garcia. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. And I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game-changing.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks up by 4. We're going to step. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assistant. Of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Cobb is out there with Mr. Clutch. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Zeller finds Graham. Buries it from 3-point range. Graham's got 22 points.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a dry first half, but now they're falling.
Here's Garcia, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Pass to Baisley. And Zeller kicks to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Back to Zeller. Shoots a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Graham against Garcia. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Barrett. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
A different look for New York. Shoot. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Monk. And here is Washington. Now here's Rozier. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And see who really, because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him a 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. It's good.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And stolen by Garcia. Passes it to Robinson. Kicks to Harkless. Garcia against Rozier. Outside, Garcia. Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Monk.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Peyton. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Charlotte moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Monk for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
To the right side. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Over to the wing. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
To the wing right side. Monk for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Outside, Garcia. Pass to Robinson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Garcia. And that one is stuffed right through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Garcia with the ball. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Pass to Barrett. Here's Garcia. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Hornets trail by 19. Now Rozier. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
Both good from the line that time. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Rozier against Garcia to the right side. Passes it to Robinson. Up top, Barrett. He lobs it up. It's tipped. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Lets it go. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Clutch.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And the Hornets miss again. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. And the dunk by Robinson.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Rozier against Garcia. With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
Nice to see Rozier continue to grow his offensive game. How about his soft touch on the floater?
And there's the pass to Barrett. Back to Garcia. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And here's Barrett. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Well, for P.J. Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for a second year of college at Kentucky, but I think he did him well.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. it.